not admitted without parents or guardian. Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian. Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian.
I promise you. I promise something. I'm not sure what he's promising.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Bill. Hi, fans.
Hello, fans of fantastic films. Welcome to our little semi-weekly gathering, the Drive-In Asylum double feature.
I'm very excited about this week's movies.
Are you really?
I am super excited, yeah. I said to someone the other day that they said, do you do themes of your seasons? And I said, sometimes it just naturally finds us. And it feels like this season's theme is really rough movies. And I like it. But that's good. I really like Headless Eyes a lot. I'm very excited about that. And I'm going to give Curse of Bigfoot the chance I've...
Oh, no. Only 5 minutes into the show, and we're already crashing and burning. Yeah, Sam, you're absolutely right about the quality of movies that we've been doing on this season, because we've shown some really low-budget stuff this year, and we're going to continue to do so. I don't know. I think though, when we do really popular films like Phantasm and a couple other biggies that we did, and no one tuned in. So nobody wants to watch
I often
them.
think too, it's like everything's been said about those movies. People have really explored them. I like the stuff that we show where it's like, hey, nobody really talks about Headless Eyes that much. I think they should. We'll find out tonight. Let us know in the chat if you've seen either of the movies tonight. See, a few of you are already saying it.
So I had a couple of announcements I wanted to mention before the show starts. First of all, very sad about the death of Bob Emery, Robert J. Emery, filmmaker from Tampa. He's made some great movies. Weed is one of them. I think it's AKA The Florida Connection. I think that's the Willie and Scratch was an adventure set in a ghost town. Not a period piece, but the ghost town is like this abandoned former set or something where some criminals are hiding out. That's called Willie and Scratch. And one of my favorite movies, and I think one of yours too, Sam, Scream Bloody Murder, AKA My Brother Has Bad Dreams.
Yeah.
And Bob was a super nice guy. He had much bigger success than the movies that we love, by the way. He was involved with the beginning seasons of that series, The Directors, which was, I think it was on Encore, is where that started out anyway. Or maybe HBO Max, I'm not sure. But anyway, Bob was he was the first person to start shooting episodes of that series, and it's still going on. He did most of season 1, most of season 2, and then he didn't do it anymore. So I'm not sure why he left the series, or maybe he just didn't want to do it anymore.
He kind of reinvented himself as a documentary person too, because he did a lot of like national forests and like specials for different people. Like, it's really interesting that that's where he ended up going to.
Was also an author in his late career. R.J. Eastwood is his pen name. So, yeah, I was really sad to get that news. So, R.I.P. Bob. Super nice guy. I talked to him for Drive-In Asylum. I'll never forget his voice. He had one of the most deep, pleasing male voices that I've heard. Just the way that he spoke. It was very relaxing and soothing, and yet you could tell that he was used to leading these projects. He was a great leader. That's the impression I got from him just in the very short time that I talked to him. He was very together, straightforward. He remembered a lot of things, many things, details from things that happened 50, 60 years ago. So it was pretty impressive. And just a really nice guy. I'm sad to see him go. We don't really talk about celebrity passings on this show very often.
No.
Because there are so many of them. Like, I just don't want it to be a bummer. But, there are some that you can't ignore. People that I know, at least for a very small period of time, personally, and that have appeared in the magazine. That's usually why I talk to them. So those are kind of like, those are our people.
Yeah. Well, it's sad, and people should go back and check out some of his movies, especially My Brother Has Big Dreams, and experience some of the cool stuff that he did.
So I also wanted to say something personal to all of you who are watching the broadcast tonight. It's really great that you come here and you just hang out with us. You engage with our content. And for myself, I'm the only person who curates the Groovy Doom Facebook page. The show is a collaboration between Sam and myself, but the Facebook page, the Groovy Doom, is and the Instagram, it's totally curated by me, other than the show. And I've been doing it since about 2013, 2014 is when I first started. So it's a lot of work that has gone into it over so many years, and I've been happy with the numbers that I've had throughout my entire experience of curating the page. Like I've never been in a position where I felt nobody was looking at the content, and as long as some people are engaging with it and enjoying it, I'm happy with that. However, after doing it for so many years, I started to feel like maybe I should have been at a bigger place than I am right now. I started out with, like, as of about 2 weeks ago, I had about 11,000 followers on the Groovy Doom Facebook page. I've got about 3,000 Instagram followers, and that's not really great numbers. I mean, there are other people who are content creators and they've got much bigger numbers than me, and that's okay. Like, I'm not trying to compete with other people, but recently I started posting trailers on the page, and I've been making them into reels, and this is all stuff that I've created personally. Not the literal footage, obviously, but I cut all these trailers together myself, and I make them unique somehow. Even if it's familiar movies like The Car and Phantasm, I'll tell you my secret. It's not really a secret, but I've been using the radio spots for these movies, because the radio spot, if there was a case where the radio spot was very different sounding from the trailer, then I make an actual TV spot or a trailer out of it, and just was posting it on the Facebook page, and it blew up. Like, the content, I mean, the response to the content just was amazing. There were, like, normally, like, if I have a post that gets 100 likes, that's a good post.
Mm-hmm.
And over the past couple of weeks, my movie ad posts have been getting like 150, 200 likes. So I was like, wow, this is great. Well, after I started posting the reels, it was like 1,000 likes, 1,500 likes, 2,000 likes. And I went and I looked at the stats of my page, and in the last month, my page has had 3 million views. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea this many people were looking at the page and the stuff that I posted. And I was like, wow, this is great. And then yesterday I got a message from Facebook, and they're like, oh yeah, well, we're not going to promote your page anymore because your content isn't original. I mean, that's the message I got from them with, in regard to my content. They just basically choked me at this point, and now my posts have been getting like no views compared to what I had a week ago. I gained over 10,000 followers in 2 weeks, and now it's completely stopped. Like nobody's adding the page now, and like I said, I really don't care about that. It's just cruel the way that social media works and the work that we put into the pages. I know other people like Roger has a page. You don't really do much on Facebook.
I post all the movies. It's weird because I was thinking about that because I got a response from them this week and said, we're going to start promoting you more because you're a creator. And I was like, well, I'm not doing anything different than, do you know what I mean, than I always
Yeah.
do. I mostly do Instagram and that's about it. But yeah, I'll post my reviews, but I don't like do anything else on Facebook.
So my point was, thanks to everybody who supports the content. I really appreciate it. And um, if you do engage with the Facebook page, go directly to it and just like some of the posts. Like it doesn't matter if you are really into the post. It really helps me just to get a reaction on it. It keeps the page active and vital, and it lets me know that people are actually engaging with the content. Because honestly, when they pulled the plug on me, or so to speak, um, I just considered not doing it anymore. I was like, how bad would it be if I just stopped doing this page? So I don't know. I'm not really sure where it's going to go in the future. But, as long as people are remaining engaged, liking the posts, I really appreciate it.
I think that's the hardest thing of doing what we do is like you'll put, you know, hours into doing a post or a podcast or any piece of content. And then like maybe 10 people like it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, was the risk versus what's the ROI on it? And I think it's just like, if it makes you happy and you're getting something.
Oh no, there goes Sam again. I see a lot of you folks who were commenting on the reels and supporting them in the chat tonight. So thank you. Sam, you were saying.
I'm just saying, I feel for you on this. And I love the reels that you've been doing. I think they're amazing. And I can recognize
Thanks.
that they're original things because the you're doing all new, basically creating new trailers out of the radio ads, and I think there's something really cool to that. And also, I think the proof is if they get picked up all the time on like IMDb or other places, and people share them out as like, oh, this is the real trailer. I've done it myself when I've gone to grab a trailer to put something together with, and I think that's the really cool thing about it. So hopefully you can find.
Yeah.
So it is hard though when it's like you get built up like, wow, now after all this work, people are finally seeing it. That's like when I got that message from them about, oh, you're starting to share more. I'm like, something bad's going to happen after this. Because that's how it always feels like. Then they take you back down.
It can never last. And I should have known better than to fall for it, to be honest, because they've done that to me before.
Yeah.
It's like pumped up the numbers a little bit, and then they're like, oh, well, now we're not doing that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, none of their shit works. Like you go to the control panel or whatever it is, Creator Studio. They change the name of it every couple of months. You go to that, and there's a portion where you can click on things to see Like right now, it says there's something wrong with your page.
Yeah.
And I click on it, and they're like, "Oops, sorry, we don't know what happened." It's like an error, so you can't even click on the links that they give you to resolve the issue.
It's
Absurd.
I worked at the last big agency I worked at. There was a social team, and we would have to come in and meet with the social team every time Facebook or Instagram or X changed the pixel sizes, and they would be like having nervous breakdowns about it. And I'm like, it's just going to change again in 6 weeks. Like let's just do the best job we can, and let's try to create it. Well, if it's there used to be this like 70-30 rule that was like Facebook didn't want any type in your ads, and they didn't want
Yeah.
it, and so stuff that didn't have that in it did better. Well, it's like, why? I don't know. They always have like a different point of view of like what they want to promote and how they think people should interact with it. And the right people, it's quantity. This is when you have to get into that quality versus quantity kind of things about it. And obviously the quality is right here in the chat, in both chats. And you know,
I had to keep. Oh, there he goes again. What is going on here tonight? The problem with getting excited about more people seeing your posts is eventually you're going to either by your own misdirection, or there's going to be some kind of snafu that happens and they're going to pull it away from you. And like I said, I should have seen it coming, and these are robots that are doing this. This is like AI. There was not a human being that looked at my page and said and made that comment about it.
This is the same thing I told you, where it's like I get flagged for music that I already own because of AI, and every week I go back and tell them I own that music. Oh, okay, sorry, but it's like 2 or 3 emails to make it happen, and I'm like, and I ask them every time, is there something we can do? And finally, I'm just going to get rid of the music and do something else, which I don't want to do. I like the music, but
I love your music too.
Yeah, maybe I know some friends that maybe can record something. We'll see. I'll talk to them.
So anyway, let's talk about headless eyes instead of boring social media shit.
No, I think this is good, and I hope that you stick with it, because I really love seeing those reels every day. They kind of,
oh, thanks.
They make my day, like, because a lot of times what I look for at social during the day is like to let some steam off when work is stressful, and when I see one of those, I'm like, oh, especially the car one came up.
Some of them I make for you, especially the Backwoods Massacre one.
Oh my
God! Did
you
see that one?
I loved it. Yeah, I actually drove past part of the Backwoods Massacre last week, because we were taking that road. Like I know where there's one of the shooting locations, and I was like, "Oh, Backwoods Massacre."
That's right where it happened. You can still feel the vibrations, can't you?
Yeah, I saw the writer of the Backwoods Massacre occasionally, when he needs money, will go to Half Price Books and sell signed scripts of his movies, original scripts. They're not original, but anyway, there's like 3 at the one in South Hills now, and Beck is like, "You really want them, don't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." In spite of myself, I want these.
There was never a video for the Backwoods Massacre.
No,
that's totally fabricated by me.
That's why I love it. And like, it feels real. And I know that there's people that are going to be like, "Wow, I finally found it. There's a Backwoods Massacre trailer."
See, I could do it, but because there was a radio spot for the Backwoods Massacre.
Yeah.
And there may be a trailer for it out there. It's just not on social media yet, or YouTube or whatever. So hopefully there is a real one. But in the meantime, I made a fake one.
Well, it's real to me, and I love it. So, speaking of Headless Eyes, this is a movie with some scuzzy cred, produced by Henry Pichard. Yeah, and distributed by JER Pictures. I'm sure you'll show the double feature in a bit that it played with. But if you see Kent Bateman's name, you're like, "But name sounds familiar." Jason Bateman's dad wrote and directed this.
Jason Bateman, your father was a pig.
He was a pig. Also, a lot of adult actors in this. Larry Hunter, who was in The Amazing Transplant, as well as Mary LeMay. They're both in that. Linda Southern. Ann Wells was in Anything Once, Career Bed, The Detention Girls. And she
Career Bed. I love that movie.
I do too. And she was married to Bateman while making this movie, but she is not the mother of his children. So,
I can't believe you mentioned Career Bed.
I love the name of it. Isn't it a great name?
Yeah.
It just conjures seaminess, and I love that. So
From
yeah,
Joel Reed, the director of Blood-Sucking Freaks.
that's right. Oh my god! And Bo Brundon, who's the lead in this, he was in 3 of the biggest strange like movies ever, like Raise the Titanic, which is a horrible movie, Meteor, which is a movie that really united multiple countries to make a tremendous bomb, and The Day That Clown Cried. He's in that movie, which will maybe, and Headless Eyes. Really, what a career at the end of this. I This movie really is simple. It's you might think that it's going to be like a 50s sci-fi eyeballs from space kind of thing. If you see the poster and stuff, no, it's a little scuzzier than that. Uh, it's an art horror, I guess, movie, not arty horror. There's a difference. It's a movie that concerns evil art. Uh,
Yes, and evil artists.
yeah,
We already did one of those a couple weeks ago. Scream, Baby, Scream.
we did. Yeah.
We should have done a double feature
Oh,
with these 2 movies.
yeah. This movie's just from what you showed before. Like, I love this movie because it always feels battered and beat up, beige or orange. Like, this is like if you gave me a cleaned up copy of this, I'd be like, I don't know if I can engage with it as much as the horrible looking versions that I've seen. That's what I want out of this.
There is a fixed up version. In fact, that's what I linked to. And
Yeah.
that's what I used for that trailer. I just dirtied it up with all kind of
Oh.
filters and made it pink.
I like the I just want someone to make a.
I don't know what's going on. This is Facebook doing this too. I know it. They're looking. They're like, we're just gonna take one of those cameras out. This is a good time to remind you to hit the like button. If you haven't done it already, the Space Monster is reminding you.
Hit that like button.
As you were saying,
Hey.
Sam.
Oh, hi. Hi, welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you're a fan of library music, it's also a good movie for you. It has the TV music 101 and 102. A lot of cues from that are in this movie. So if you're into library music, and who isn't if you're in the chat, right? I know our chat. You're going to love this.
Life is too short, so why waste headless eyes?
I was singing Headless Eyes feels like the name of like a soft cell kind of spin-off band, doesn't
Headless eyes.
it? Headless Eyes, yeah.
Like the severed heads.
The Severed Heads. This is the famous double feature this played with. I love this double feature.
An Andy Milligan connection.
Oh, you get a gruesome, gory headless eye. I assume it was just a Super Bowl with an eye printed on it, but
It might not have even had an eye printed on it, you know?
Yeah,
It probably just
exactly.
got a bag of those balls out of the gumball machine.
yeah, please bring someone. This is the opposite of Not a Woman's Picture with corruption. This one we're saying, please bring someone with you. Don't go home alone. They're telling you if you take someone to see The Crawling Eye, even if you don't know them that well, they're going to come home and have sex with you. Like that's what's going to happen. No one is safe, but if you bring somebody, we'll see.
Gruesome.
How about the Headless Eyes maze font though? It's like we're trapped in a maze, and it's beautiful. Someone at the Thunderbird was like, "I got an idea for that logo."
I bet that's what the Shining maze used to say.
Yeah, the Headless Eyes.
It said headless eyes.
Headless Eyes.
Shelley Duvall and what's his kid was walking through there.
Oh yeah. There's always something there to remind me. And the Headless Eyes. Look at this picture. God, that's like from the comic book Headless Eyes, doesn't it? It looks like superhero version.
But it's really, I mean, that is what happens in the film, and that's the guy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Created for.
I love the comic book artists depict women in ways that their bodies never work. Like, look at her right arm is gigantic. His wrist from it's great. Like, I love the look of this.
She works out, okay.
Yeah. Also, she gets the bra from our regular ad, the Cross Your Heart bra, with those points. Look at it. Becca said to me the other day at
Miss
Walmart.
Morrow, help.
She
This
said,
man's trying to take out my eyes. I don't get involved in patrons' disagreements.
Becca and I were in Walmart the other day, and she said, I've been thinking a lot about those bra heads that Bill shows, and I think they would be good for me. I think I should get one of those. And I said, I don't think they make those anymore.
Eve Arden made a sale from beyond the grave.
Exactly. She's still. That's when you know you're working hard for your brand.
It doesn't even exist anymore, does it? Or does it?
I don't. I mean, I went to Walmart and didn't see it. How about this one? Not do you just get headless eyes? You get a headless eye. You get headless eyes. You get two. We only have 200. And you better be. Wouldn't it be nicer to say the first 200 people get an eyeball? No. The coronet said, we're going to give you two.
This is generous. Yeah.
They bought a lot more eyeballs than other theaters. They suggested it, and they're like, yeah, we bought a bag. And then, of course, we would get there late and be like, do you have any eyes left? No, sorry. Then I'd sit there all night pouting.
Wow. That'd be a great thing to do. Like, you could get a bunch of stickers that are just little black dots and put them on a bunch of grapes and then give them out at the movie.
Did you ever read in those, when I was a kid, you'd get like those like weekly reader books about like how to plan a Halloween party, and like get some peeled grapes, put them in a bowl and blindfold people, make them think they're eyeballs. Like, who thinks of this stuff?
Yeah.
Hopefully
I remember that you were supposed to put chalk use chalk for fingers.
Yeah.
And baked beans for guts.
Yeah. Who was like, what feels like guts? Baked beans.
Baked beans.
Speaking of porn-related scuzzy movies, they're together.
I know. Why is everyone talking about it, Sam?
Finally, an X-rated movie that you can bring your wife or your girlfriend to. I mean, technically, you could take your wife or girlfriend to any point. Will they stay with you? Probably the better question. But it puts the poetry back in love. I've seen Together. I do not agree with that headline at all.
You've really seen it? Where can you watch it?
I've seen like clips of it. It's on dirty sites, Bill. Those movies, nudies.
But it's not really. It's not hardcore.
No, it's not. They wanted people to think it was, and like they're playing off the porno chic here.
Yeah. Well, no, I think this was before porno chic. This was 1971.
It's right on the cusp, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. How about The Libertine and Camille 2000, which are much better movies than anything on here? A little Radley down the bottom.
Well, they had to give you some actual culture.
I like when I was thinking about that today because I was playing a bunch of video games from the 90s and they all have like 2000 in the name, or like,
yeah.
Like whenever they'd bring back a game that was gone for a while, there was like Galaga 88. And you're like, oh man, nobody really puts the year in the movie or the game anymore. And that's sad. I guess because 2000 was like such a reachable thing and said the future to us. Like if you put 3000 in now, people would be like, yeah, we're not, that's bullshit.
No one expects to live very long anymore.
No.
People back then were much more naive.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we'll be here when we have flying cars.
We'll be here in 1980 when Frankenstein fully is ready in Frankenstein 80.
Look at those eyes, okay?
Yeah. Wow.
They were pretty generous, too.
How did he get his... I like that he's holding his eye. There's just a lot going on here.
It's like hanging out by a nerve and he has his hand under it. That's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah. How about they got 400 eyes? I'm doing math problems, by the way. I'm practicing for the SAT. 200 patrons. If 200 patrons get a pair of eyes, how many eyes will they have? Oh, 400 eyes. Yes. Now I care about math. This is how they should have taught me in high school.
The Princess Theater got to the eyeball store first, and they bought all of them. And then
they're like, "Can you leave a little for the Thunderbird?" And they're like, "No,
sorry. No, sorry."
How about the Princess Theater? The theater part of Princess Theater.
All of it. I'm just loving it.
It's the Princess Theater probably wasn't fancy, but you know what? In my heart, it is. But they played Dirty Harry. That's a Hollywood movie. Not that I guess this is a Hollywood. I say Hollywood movie. It sounds like something somebody in the 50s, small town 50s would say. Is that one of them Hollywood movies?
Last 2 days.
Oh.
Get this dirty, hairy shit out of here and give us the headless eyes.
And what day? I guess Saturday is the day. Yeah, you got to be there Saturday. What time? I don't know. Call the
Oh, they
theater.
still got another Friday out of Dirty Harry.
They did, yeah. He's like, I bet you're thinking, how many eyes does Dirty Harry have? 6 eyes or 7 eyes? Well, the question is, do you feel lucky, punk?
Your eyes are doomed.
Yes. His eyes are everywhere. Your eyes are doomed.
Oh, he had them in a bowl and then he tripped and the eyes went everywhere.
It did. He was.
Oh no, there goes Sam again. The goofy effect of this ad is just astonishing. On the one hand, we have these cartoon eyeballs staring out at us, and then we have this gruesome picture, genuinely disturbing, of a guy with his eye hanging out of his head.
It's the ultimate key. The ultimate key party, Bill, is to take your eyes out and put them in the bowl, and then at the end of the night, everybody grabs whoever's eyes and jams them back in their head, and then goes home with somebody.
I think the first person to host a party like that was Richard Basehart from Mansion of the Doomed. He's like, please leave as many eyes in this bowl as you can possibly spare.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never even, I thought about that the other day. I was like, okay, he could have kidnapped 2 people at once and only taken 1 eye out of each one of them.
Yeah.
At least he would have left 1 eye in his victims.
Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking, but.
The mating urge.
I love Deadlier Than the Male, I have to tell you. I love that movie. I love She Freak. Everything about the star rate. God damn it, this whole thing. Look at it.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Oh, even that car. Look at that. Have you stolen that moon yet? Because that moon knows what's up. That moon's watching people get it on at the Starlight.
I think those were both documentaries. Beautiful People and The Mating Urge. Beautiful People is a movie. It's like a documentary, a wildlife documentary.
Oh, my God. Creatures compelled to live for forbidden pleasures.
The Mating Urge is a Mondo film.
Oh, man. Do you like that how they didn't have exclamation points, so someone hand wrote in those 2 exclamation points?
Oh, I love it. Please give me more of that.
I like that the Lansing and the Starlight are both teenage girls, too. They're like, I put a star on the eye of my name, sometimes a heart.
Everything about this is amazing. The little smiling moon.
Oh.
And that, this is going to be another t-shirt one day.
Yeah. That moon's looking down on people and saying all things are good at the Starlight in Lansing.
How about the She Freak? That's a mistake.
Yeah.
Please don't fuck with the title of the She Freak.
Yeah. It's just She Freak. All right.
She Freak.
I like that the Lansing is on Jolly Road. Just take a turn on Jolly Road. Oh, this one gets even further, Bill. The headless, a reason for the headless eye. It keeps a ghost out of your car. What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure those scary looking eyes are from the Count Yorga press book.
I was really thinking it was. Man.
Wait, the eyes cut out of this magazine.
Oh, man. Oh, look at this. A double dose of horror. Wow. They have this is the winner, Bill. They have 1,000 headless eyes. Free headless eyes. As many as you want, right? Because if you say eyes, it's more than one. So I'm going to take a bunch and take one for you. The first 1,000 people get as many as they want.
I was trying to figure out what they meant by grotesque beings on a gruesome rampage, but that's the ghastly ones.
Yeah. I've heard the eye gouger is a spectacle, but I didn't know it was a terrifying spectacle. Also, just by you seeing the eye gouger, you're complicit in his crimes because people don't have vision.
True. And after your eye is gouged out, you don't need your spectacles anymore.
No. Your life will get the problems you thought you had before headless eyes, before dealing with the headless eyes. They aren't problems anymore. You're like, I don't like this store. I can't see anything anymore. Now my problems are a lot worse. It sounds like something your dad would tell you. Well, you know what? If you're bored, you won't be bored when the eye gouger comes and uses a spoon to take out your eye and turns into an art project.
Is it a spoon? I don't remember.
I think early it's a spoon. Hey,
Have a very Merry Christmas.
yes. By the way, Jesus died, and he's our savior. Merry Christmas, and come see the headless eye.
No, that's Easter.
Easter, yeah. But I love that it's like this is their Christmas thing. Wow. No offer of car heaters, huh? None at all.
Tough it out.
Yeah.
Tougher for your art.
Yeah, it's fucking Christmas, dude. Come on. There'll be chestnuts in the snack bar.
The Headless Eyes and the Ghastly Ones, both brought to you by Merchant Ivory.
Oh my God.
This is pretty amazing.
Love
From Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah. Gosh darn it. How about the Witchmaker being with these? What a night.
That's one that you may see on the show in the future.
You may see.
In the near future.
Everything about this ad is perfect. There's like nothing, no changes at all to this whole ad. Like the hand done texture.
It's so beautiful, the crosshatch. And plus, like, even the 1, 2, and the 3 look like they're original.
Yep. Yeah. Wow.
They were lucky enough to have somebody that could do this shit really quickly.
Yeah. We had a person at my first agency that was somebody that did sign painting for a long time. And like that master of Terrafont, that's how he wrote. Like he would do, it was amazing seeing him write stuff out like that.
Valley Nightmares, which focuses on Louisville because that's Roger from Louisville.
Yeah.
Also, what else did I want to say about? Oh, what is Master of Terror? I always, is that the Edgar Allan Poe?
I think it is. Yeah.
Anthology.
Yeah, the foreign one.
That's one of those movies. It was Master of Terror and Master of Horror, a double feature. And to talk about two boring titles. Why would you choose those titles?
Of all titles.
Jerry Gross would know better than that.
Yeah, he's like, let's call this movie Throw Up in a Cup. And be like, oh my God.
GP.
Oh. Dollar Night.
Could you imagine this being something that children could buy a ticket to?
No, but
it really is scummy.
It is. This ad has me turning my head a little. I like it.
Yeah. Huh? You thought it was just you, right?
Yeah, I know. At first I'm like, do I have vertigo? No, just the ad.
I want to use the skew function and fix it, but
yeah. It had not been invented yet. The skew function had not been invented yet. Neither had rotate. Oh my gosh.
Here's a whole bunch of beautiful stuff. They dropped the S on the far left there, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Co-feature The Thing.
Right?
That's a maze, too. Look at that. The Thing. It looks like the Headless Eyes maze.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot happening.
The Ghastly Ones is a maze, too.
Yeah. That Blood-Soaked Tales of Horror handwritten thing over there is on the Skyview is wonderful. You know what I'm happy about with these ads, Will, is that one rebel cop had the guts to take on the organization.
That's all it takes.
That's just one. And Stelly Savalas in clay pigeon in color. But I am so glad that you cut this just above the fold where we can see Oklahoma City's #1 show club. And you're like, what's that? Go-Go Dancers Afternoons. Okay, I know what it is now. Oh. Over, you know what's funny on the other side? There's like one classy place on this ad that's playing the Thomas Crown Affair and A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die. Like these are like, well, and they're like, what are we doing? And these other ads, we're in the wrong place.
I love Whatever Happened to Aunt Alice.
Yeah.
Geraldine Page is just a force to be reckoned with in that movie. And you also get Ruth Gordon.
Yeah. Little bitty exploitation there.
Psycho Biddy.
Psycho bitty.
I don't know if that's okay to say. You can't say hagsploitation anymore.
No. We're going to have to invent new terms. Someone get on that. Aw.
This makes him look like a werewolf. Somehow the ad has been adorned with some additional gruesomeness.
It really has. And how about the electric heaters? Oh, they came from heaven. They're like arriving. Oh.
Yeah. That's literally what your car looks like after you use one and it catches on fire.
The whole inside of your car is on fire, but you will be warm. You will be warm. Even the headline will bleed all over you. There's so
the ghastly ones. It kind of looks like a Count Dracula cape.
Yeah.
For the ghastly ones.
Oh. No ghastly ones.
God, the lettering for electric heaters is amazing too.
Yeah. I like that they almost forgot the exclamation point here. It's like really close to the edge. And they're like, you know what? It's fine. Just go with it. Like, should I paint it out? No, just go with it.
I was looking at this ad. I thought for a minute that the headless eyes victim here had her purse hanging off her shoulder, but that's her hand.
Yeah.
He's got her by the other hand.
Also, notably they painted in her top, so we know she's a woman, but we are not seeing her bodice anymore. So
they're like, nope, and just to emphasize it, we'll draw over everything the guy was wearing too.
Yeah. Violence against women, okay. Sexualizing women, wrong. We're America. This is how we want it.
I was talking to Mark Dockham earlier, a couple weeks ago, and he said that this logo for the Headless Eyes looks like a punk rock band.
It really does.
Totally does.
I agree with Vince. It's very EC Comics too. It really, or like sub EC Comics like Black Magic and some of those. Like back when I first started collecting comics as a kid, the Overstreet guy would say, "This is an injury to eye cover, and it's worth more money because it has it on the cover." No, go figure that incels started reading comics. I mean,
the blood drops really seal the deal for the EC look.
Yeah. This feels like a Misfits logo on that. Ooh. What is the Exotic Circus?
It's the exotic ones.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. These guys got... The crystal, by the way, Bill, is so playful. The font for crystal, I love it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Look how nice it is.
Crystal Connors.
Yeah.
Come to the drive-in horror.
Yeah. You get roughed up in the bathroom. She's like waiting for you with a knife. Oh.
Juliette Desaad.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I know what movie that is.
No, I was wondering if that was... there's so many Desaad-based titles at that time.
For a minute, I thought this was a double feature, but no, it's a twin.
Juliette Desaad is from 1969, directed by Warren Kiefer.
Genre?
Genre is it's a sade.
Smooth Operator.
Yeah, this is where Smooth Operator came from. It is a Marquis de Sade movie set in the 60s with hippies. It's got Maria Pieconte in it, John Carlson, Warren Ewing, Jean Valmont, Alan Petit. It's all over the place with its cast and crew. Anyway, shot in Italy. also known as Heterosexual, a movie that tells you like it is. That's what it was called in the UK.
That's how I know that title.
Yeah.
I had to look that up once to see what the AK is.
And it's in Italy, it was known as Mademoiselle de Sade e Susvizi, the sweetest taboo.
Keep on bringing out the best in me. Remember when she had purple lipstick on her teeth on SNL?
Oh, yeah. She can do
You do remember that?
I do remember it, but she can do no wrong, Bill. She could come in just a mess, and I would be like, I'm good. I love you.
She got purple lipstick on her teeth.
Yeah.
Sade.
Yeah.
And they cut. Someone told her about it. There must have been someone signaling to her off camera that it was there.
Yeah.
And she went she made like a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Thing over it with her finger, but one of the cameras accidentally cut back to her while she was doing it and caught her. And I swear to God, I'm sure they edited that out, but I saw it happen live.
Oh, there was a bar stool. It's never felt this good this way before.
Numero 2.
Oh, 2. First run, but 2 free to the. Another math problem. The first 100 couples will get a gory headless eye. Don't come alone. No one is safe. Okay. If you come alone, do you not get an eye? I would say yes. Because only couples get an eye. And then you get one and you have to share it between each other.
Like the Stygian witches?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of math when it comes to the headless eyes. Who knew that I'd have to be bringing out these skills?
Eye. Give me the headless eye.
Give me the headless eye.
Sorry, I was relighting my fire.
Oh, no, it's okay. Oh, my gosh.
This is the same Princess Drive-In logo, except now it's the Twin Air.
Yeah. Here, they're cold and slimy in quotes. So that says not really slimy. And headless eyes, double quotes. As a copywriter, this headline at the top is giving me, oh my God, it goes up, sentence case, non-sentence case, caps, bold, like fucking make up your mind. I can't even look at this.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, it really is.
This person finally gave up and started typing in all caps at some point in their life.
Yeah. And they're like, just hand write the rest of it. And they got that too, though. They found that too from the other place. That looks like how many minutes until they get back to the snack bar. You know that one that has the giant numbers and the guy going around it?
He kind of looks like John Hurd, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Like, that's the guy in Chud, right? John Hurd?
Yeah.
I get him mixed up with the other one that looks like him that was in The Hunger.
I love that they were like, I know that we have this border to put this in, but fuck that border. Just stick it down over top of the border to the left. Like, the border is just a suggestion. Like, just you don't have to color inside the lines. That's what they told him at the Twin Air.
I don't know, Vince. It would be great to see what this shit was that you got. Remember, I don't know if you remember that book. I have it here somewhere. It's mail order.
I had it. Yeah, it was awesome.
What was it called? Mail order treasures or something.
Yeah, and it showed the ad, and then next to the right of the ad was like what you actually got.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I never realized that those army figures were so skinny. Like when you got a Foot Locker full of army figures, they were like nothing almost in size.
Well, this is the last one. This is just like a smaller version in that other ad that we saw. Why not see together for yourself, Sam?
Why don't you find out for yourself?
It's what's happening.
Together. It's what's happening.
I loved What's Happening.
Yeah. Camille 2000 also here, but persons under 18 not admitted.
Don't even ask.
Mom, can we go see Camille 2000? These are the kind of things I asked as an 11-year-old. I was routinely slapped and hit, but I don't blame my parents. I got a headless eye, Bill. I found one.
They shouldn't have let anyone under 18 in to see the headless eyes.
No, they shouldn't have. I only got one as I went with Becca, and they only gave us one, and she said, I don't want that fucking eye. And I took it. So that's
of course you did. I probably wouldn't have to look very far for a headless eye in this place.
No, no.
God, this
Headless eye.
place.
This horrible place.
There's been too much trouble here.
Like there were families in the 60s and 70s. Like, let's go out to the drive-in and see whatever's playing. And they're like, Camille 2000.
Thank you so much for this.
Camille 2000 is the only thing that's playing. I guess let's take the kids. Like, no, they're not allowed. I'm like, they're still be sleeping. They're very young. And then they just get brainwaved by it.
Camille 2000.
Oh,
There was going to be a Prince album called Camille.
oh really?
Do you remember Prince's Camille persona?
No.
Camille was sort of like Prince recording songs with his voice sped up. And there was like a whole album he did using this voice, and it never actually came to fruition. But some of the tracks got out. One of them is You Got the Look.
Ah.
That's a Camille song. That's why his voice sounds like that on that track. It's like all sped up and like crucial.
I love reading articles about the stuff that's in the Prince archives. That like, why would he do it? He had made a documentary about the wrestler Coco Beware with what's his name the guy from The Time, and it's a fully edited, created movie. Why would they do it? I don't know. They did it. Like, it's amazing. Also, this week I've been watching all Christian rock documentaries, like Satanic Panic era documentaries. There's one that has like 45 minutes on Prince, and it's something else. It's like, you guys realize Prince is a Jehovah's Witness, right? Like, you get that, right? No, not good enough.
I forgot about If I Was Your Girlfriend.
Oh.
I think there was another one too. I mean, there was one on the Batman soundtrack that was Camille.
They specifically called out in one of these movies that the Batman song is satanic. And I was
like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
That's like the Prince hit that was never on any of the greatest hits. It was number one.
Yeah.
It was a number one single, and I don't think it was on any of his greatest hits packages.
I love when I saw it as a kid, I'm like, I don't like this. And now when I get older, I'm like, I really do like Bat Dance. I think it's pretty cool.
It's weird. That's why I like it. Like, it's just like people weren't doing that. It was kind of like the golden era of having movie samples in songs that Thrill Kill Call had been doing for years. And
yeah, exactly.
A lot of the industrial bands were doing that, but especially them.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden here comes Prince doing it too. And he did like Thrill Kill Call, because I think I told you when they played Glam Slam in Minneapolis, he went to that show.
Oh man.
They found out he was there and they were like, oh my God. So, you go and you, like, David Bowie stole things from people too all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, oh, David Bowie was a genius. I'm like, yeah, he probably was very well connected and knew all the people that were doing this stuff originally and just stole it from them.
Oh, there's Bowie shows up in a lot of, I watched a 6-hour Christian anti-rock documentary the other day. That one I sent you the clips from, of the one where like English band throat my wife.
Yeah, they say they're from England.
Yeah, like no, they all
Chicago,
also,
England.
Every time they refer to Madonna, we always say U of M grad Steve King. Every time they say Madonna, they're like Madonna, ex porn star Madonna, and it's like, that's what porn? Right?
What?
A Certain Sacrifice is not an adult
that
movie.
Was not. It's not like she had a porn career.
No
matter what she did in A Certain Sacrifice, she was not a porn star.
Yeah, it's just funny to me that like the stuff that's in there, and then like it's funny because there's always a point in these documentaries where I have it give me to whoever put them together. Like, they get to Merciful Fate and King Diamond, I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, you're right on all this stuff. Like, this part's right, but like the rest of the stuff's like, I don't think anybody thought that deeply into these. But Madonna is in a lot of these, especially like, how dare she bring Eastern mysticism into stuff, and That's where it
She
comes
had a
from.
lot of quotes back in the day. Like all the Christian mags used to print them over and over again. Like she said, crosses are sexy because there's a naked man on them.
That is up on screen in one of these that I watched. I was like, wow, it's pretty. I don't know why. I think I've come to the conclusion with watching these religious scare movies that I'm trying to live in a snake church where it's like I get bit by the venom to make me stronger because like I get angry by the end of these movies. But then also like I'm like certainly this will be the point where every one of them, the things that are going to get brought up in every one. I'm like they're going to say even bands like ELO have backmasking on their songs and the song El Dorado, and I'm like God damn it, there it is again. It's coming. ELO is going to get called out. Styx probably is going to get called out. Like there's a couple other ones, and you're like, come on, guys.
Oh, Styx. They got it a lot too.
Oh. They actually put backmasking on the Kilroy's Here song. That Heavy Metal Poisoning has backmasking on, and they even called it out on the cover that there is backmasking on this album. And like,
Mm-hmm.
I like that Styx was trying to be rebellious, and like Tommy Shaw, you ain't rebellious. Come on. Sorry, in Pittsburgh they're referred to as the Styx. I forgot to properly refer to them as their proper name. Jen Upton did just sent me a review for this movie, and I'm going to be posting it soon.
I can't wait. I got an email saying that my copy had shipped.
Oh, oh my god!
I mean, I don't know anything about this other than what I see here. I didn't know Jen Upton had reviewed it. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to go track that down.
She just sent it to me, so I'm posting it soon. But she texted me when she got out of the movie, and she was like, "1, this movie is made for you. 2, I don't know how the fuck it happened. 3, she's like, I don't know what it was about. She's like, I've watched it and I've thought about it for a long time. I don't know what it's about. So I'm very excited about that.
Oh.
She said, all I know is that he really hated psychology, maybe even more than Scientologists. So she's like, it's pretty intense how much he hates psychology. But she said he also loved himself. She said that also comes through. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see it.
To me, this is the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like this is what we have now.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we have now to look forward to is stuff that has been unearthed and had been locked away somewhere. I don't even know where they got this, but I think they've had it they put it out on DVD I think years ago in 2008. I don't know, maybe I'm getting my wires crossed with this, but anyway, I didn't know what this was. I found an ad for it, of course, and I think I sent it to you, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And asked you about it. And had you heard of him before when I sent you that? Or?
I had heard about like the multiple releases, but I didn't know all the stuff about it. So now this is the movie that I'm most excited for this year. Do you know what I mean? Like it's more exciting to me than anything else that's going to come out in theaters.
I don't know. It's just kind of cool that we can that these things can be, they're accessible to us now.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day about how whenever there was a movie that you saw in a theater or especially if it was on TV, you always felt like it was a very rare thing that was happening for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like being able to see this movie and to experience this was something that could not be repeated at will because they had to book the movie into a theater and schedule it. And you had to like find a night to go see it. Or if it was on TV, you had to be in front of your television when they broadcast it. And then if you missed it, there was a sense of loss that I felt when I know there was stuff that was shown on TV and I either couldn't get anyone to let me watch it or I missed it.
Or worse, if you went back and looked at an old TV guide the week before you threw it out for the week and you saw like, shit, I missed that. I didn't realize
Oh my
that was
God.
the worst feeling. It's like a different FOMO. That I remember like also movies felt like events even on TV. Like whenever Superman first played, because they said, with all this footage that wasn't in theaters. And I remember Channel 43 showed Citizen Kane and it was like a 3-hour presentation of it. And they had people talking in the middle of it. And do you know what I mean? And it was just like, wow, like this is really cool. Even when they played the 3D movies here, and you had to go to Kogo's and get your glasses. It was a much bigger deal of those movies were made than perhaps they needed. No one cared about Conquest more than that week that it played on, the 3D movies.
Wait, Conquest?
Not Conquest. What's the one? The
Dynasty.
Dynasty. Sorry, very close. Thank you, Bill.
I got thrown there. And wait, Conquest was in 3D?
Oh, I wish. God, no, it'd be too foggy. It would be too much. I remember being ridiculously excited about Dynasty because I saw the ad in the TV guide with like people with spears, and I'm like, they're gonna be throwing spears at me. Like it's
in 3D.
3D. This is gonna be great.
Flying.
Go to Kogo's.
Kung fu kicks in the third dimension.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a short break, and we'll be right back to prepare you for Headless Eyes.
Now, if anybody didn't come here tonight to have a good time, please get the fuck out!
Got a crazy schedule? Having trouble finding time to shop during your busy days? Well, have no fear, cause Crazy Eddie's here with Moonlight Madness. All great Crazy Eddie superstores will be open this Friday from 2 p.m. till midnight with incredible sale prices that'll make you glow in the dark. There's gonna be hourly specials where the prices get lower and lower as the midnight hour approaches. So see Crazy Eddie this Friday till midnight with prices that are unbeatable.
Hiya, kids. It's me, your friend Grandpa. I gotta tell you, I am starting a new club, and I want you to join. It's called the Junior Vampires of America. I mean, you'll hear scary monster stories. Now, to call, you gotta ask your parents' permission and call this phone number, 1-900-909-4300. You'll hear all about my monster friends, learn how to get a free vampire patch and a list of special vampire tricks and secrets. So call 1-900-909-4300. Learn how to scare your friends, even yourself. Join Grandpa's Junior Vampires of America Club, and I will make you a junior vampire.
Hey kids, call 1-900-909-4300. That's 1-900-909-4300 to hear Grandpa's scary stories and join the Junior Vampires Club. Just $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional. Ask Mom or Dad first.
There's nothing in the world like Action Park.
I can't wait to jump in the Tarzan pool.
I love the Grand Prix action from Action Park.
My kids love the ride.
Action Park is better than Broadway.
My first time in Action Park, and I love it.
They have more water rides here than anywhere in the world.
There's nothing in the world like Action Park.
Just keep telling yourself it's only a nightmare. Each one got off the main road, but didn't. Each one was never seen again until they found the unmarked graves from the Backwoods Massacre. Don't go up to hill country. Value your life. Don't travel the dirt roads where the vans and campers used to go. Don't pitch your tent at night alone until you find out about the Backwoods Massacre. Now, from John Russo, co-author of Night of the Living Dead, comes the Backwoods Massacre. Rated R. No one under 17 admitted without parent.
In the dark, I see you. I see you. faces laugh, they point and stare at what I lack. Dangling truth from fractured bone, the world exposed, the nerve laid bare. From the socket drips revelation, pain rewrites my inspiration. Perfect circles, polished spheres, stolen sight to still my fears. You took my eye, but I still see beauty in deformity. Through shattered sight, I redefine. Your living gaze becomes my design. I see you, I need you. Every stare becomes my art. I see you, I bleed you. Vision is the purest part. They watch me fall. They watch me crawl. Now I watch them all. Layer by layer, frame by frame, I make perfection out of pain. Two for symmetry, four for grace, a gallery of the human face. You took my eye, but I still see infinity inside of me. Through broken flesh and severed light, I turn your day into my night. I see you, I need you. Every step becomes my art. I see you, I bleed you. Now your vision beats inside my heart. I see you, watching me to set me free. I see you, I bleed you. You're in a mortal line. Oh, fate, let me see. I see you.
Irish Eyes. What's in it? Irish whiskey. Whole ounce of Irish whiskey. Quarter ounce of creme de menthe. You don't need much more than that. And look at that. 2 ounces, half and half.
Just get any mouthwash you have in the house and put it with half and half and it'll be fine.
That would be good. I'm going to start making NyQuil based drinks. Oh, governor. All right. What's this all about, Alfie? Yeah, shake this one up. Make it really cold. All right. Then you're going to foam it out.
You've made a shamrock shake.
I have. Well, we're not going to be on for
St. Patty's.
St. Patty's, so I got to do something. I mean, I am Irish, Italian, Polish. I'm really just Italian Polish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Do you like Scope? Do you like Aquafresh?
Listerine.
No, Listerine's better than all this. Pazuzu. It's pleasing. Very pleasing. A peppermint patty. I feel like I'm skiing in the Alps. Anyway, Pazuzu. Enjoy. Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
I'm so glad that you showed that Grandpa Munster commercial. So many fucking questions about that commercial. He says Grandpa, and nobody stopped the commercial. Nobody stopped it. They're like, it's fine. Just go with it. Nobody was like, can we punch can we do an ADR? No, he's Grandpa. And everybody's like, yeah. What are vampire secrets that you get? You're not only going to learn how to scare your friends, you're going to learn how to scare yourself. I scared myself because I know I'm right. It sounds like a Ministry lyric.
That's another thing nobody talks about anymore is how expensive the phone bill used to be.
Oh my God.
And $2 for the first minute, that alone was a lot for a phone call. And then
45 seconds each additional.
45 cents a minute after that, like that adds up really quick when you're talking to Grandpa Munster. He's a little senile.
You know that he's not going to tell you how to get your vampire patch. Because you know all the vampires have patches. That you're not going to find out how to get your patch until like minute 12. And at that point, you're way deep in your parents' phone bill. Yeah. We years ago, one of our friends was on the WCW hotline, which was 1-900-909-9000. And he gave us the backdoor code to get to listen to it every day. And there was like a game on it that you played called Pin the Champ that you played with the touch tones. And we played it so much that he almost got fired from the company. He called us up. He's like, please stop using the WCW hotline. He goes, that's how they make money. And I've been told that I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm like, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff, though. Hey, you know what? That Electro Manuel jam was fire.
Aw.
I love her voice. And you can hear her Italian accent in it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think she speaks English. I think that's all phonetic, whatever.
She sings English very well.
Yeah. The other thing I like about the Grandpa Munster commercial is if you've ever been around a fog machine, they do not smell good. I'm sure he had been around fog machines for his entire career, being mostly Grandpa Munster by that point. But he's like literally right in front of that fog machine. It's just pumping fog out right in his face. And he's just like a trooper just doing it. Also, they like go behind the curtain and show you the fog machine. Like, shouldn't we have hid that? Like, they even showed at the end. There's like a blur on the fog machine. Like, shouldn't we think that this is where he lives and he doesn't need these?
That was Grandpa Munster's dirty little secret. He liked the fog right in his face.
Right. Blow that fog right in my face. Yeah. It's something else. Oh, someone said T Public has a Grandpa's Junior Vampires America Club sticker, but not a patch. Well, now I got to get it.
Yeah.
Does it say Grandpa? Because at first I thought that was like one of those, like, you know, there was a Batman that wrestled in Pittsburgh, and he was called Man because it was BATT. And back in the early days when we didn't understand how lawsuits work, we thought that was enough. And I thought he was like, I'm Grandpa Munster, not Grandpa Munster. Obviously, that isn't a ripoff of this character that I've been playing all these years. It really feels like he was going to get Lone Rangered. Where, you know what I mean? Where people are going to be like, hey, Grandpa, you can't be Grandpa anymore. You can't dress up like him anymore. And he's like, I'm 90. Like, I've been doing this for 40 years. Like, Clayton Moore did that, like, where he was like, I've been the Lone Ranger. I'm pretty much, my whole identity is being the Lone Ranger at this point. And they're like, nope, Clayton Spilsbury is going to be the Lone Ranger. I'm glad nobody did that to Grandpa. Anyways, that commercial bewitches me. I've watched it so many. There's just every time you think that you've hit the limit of like how crazy that commercial is, then they tell you something else like vampire secrets, vampire, scare your friends, all these other things. Like, how much are you giving us? I really wish that someone had recorded those lines and had I'm sure someone has, but doesn't that feel like a good use of YouTube for someone to post like what really was on those phone lines so we can hear it? Like the crying line, I'd love to hear what was on there.
The crying line. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're going to make me go dig that up and show it anyway.
Oh.
I have the commercials. I'll put it on the third segment. I still haven't done the commercial break for that.
I love the crying line so much. I found out that it was literally just sad stories and it was supposed to make you cry. Like, today, we don't need the crying line. We can just do it for real. We don't need to call a 900 number.
It doesn't take much.
No, but something just amazing. Anyway, let us know in the chat one more time if you anyone that hasn't seen Headless Eyes, always something there to remind me. Headless Eyes. Up next. The two Corys did have a line, Beth, and I have shown Becca that commercial. Becca told me that she did ask her parents for permission and was allowed to call the Corey Feldman hotline.
I had that one on this show before too.
There's the one Corey has a whole documentary about himself, and it's literally 45 minutes of him and his friends at his house. And there's one point, Bill, where he's getting ready to play keyboard, and he goes, I like to dibble dabble on the synth. And I've rewatched that scene so many times. And then he picks up, and he's like, and it doesn't sound good at all. It's amazing. A little dibble
I
dabble.
love him.
Oh my God. We lived in a world at one point, though, where people needed, because we didn't have streaming. We had VHS, but like it was really hard to like call out the stuff that you wanted to see. So you wanted to engage with the properties you loved. So if you love Freddy Krueger, how else can you get more of him? Well, you can call this phone line and talk to him. Cool. How much does it cost? Probably like $15 for 10 minutes. But you know what? If you're a fan, you're going to do this.
He doesn't even say anything dirty to you. Why would you spend that money?
What if they made a Billy line that you called 900 number, talk to Billy from Black Christmas? And he'd be like, lick it. Lick it.
I'm going to come over and you can suck it.
You should do that. We should do a fake ad for a Suspiria phone line to call her. Like, hey, you want to talk to
Elena Marcos?
Huh? I'm here all night.
What do you want, huh? It's your dime. Go ahead.
Parents, kids, ask your parents for permission. Come to my school and die, American.
I know who's calling. The American girl. I knew you'd call.
Imagine if we should just make a line now. You can make Google. One of my friends has a band called Shitty Wizard. It's like all like weird, like dungeon synth. And he has an 800 Google line where you can call and hear a new song once a week. And that's how he's doing it. I love that he's doing this. It's such a weird thing. There's also the secret Hall Notes line. I don't know if you know about that, but there's a phone number you call, and it has a thing, and you press 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can hear what Hall Notes song you put in on the keypad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like the last throwbacks to this like phone. Phone-based media is such a dead thing. Like we had Miss Cleo. There's still some of those psychic ads that get on there. We had night links here in Pittsburgh to call and get dating. There were so many different. The phone was so much bigger pre-internet, right?
Yeah, there was no internet. It was all the chat lines and telepersonals, and then there was AOL.
Yeah. Find me at keyword horror movies. That was like AOL, like made it easy. You didn't have to type out like, I don't like those pesky URLs.
Yeah, I want that AOL screen name. Sorry, you're gonna have to put a 1 after it or something.
I told you my first agency had one email address for the whole agency. It was just markadv@aol.com, right? Keep in mind, this is 1995, right? This is a long time ago.
Wow.
And a lot of people use this. And a lot of people, of course, when you're online, one of the first things that happens? Of course, people go in chat rooms and have cyber sex and stuff. So people that had talked to Mark ADV would like start IMing you and with come-ons, and you'd be like, this is not the person I don't know who you were talking to, but
no,
that was not
other Mark ADV.
Yeah, like we're trying to do business with this account. But we didn't have email in the office, so nobody could email us and tell us we were wrong. Someone had to walk around to each desk and say, please stop using the markadv@aol.com. Get your own AOL. There's a free disc that comes in the mail. Just use it.
All right, so the Headless Eyes, go watch it. It's on YouTube, a nice fixed up version of it. I linked to it this week. I had it all set out. Even last night before I went to bed, I scheduled it because I always forget. Because at the last minute, I'm like Ripley, like where she's trying to shut off the thing in Alien.
I thought you meant you were in underwear and just sitting there with a cat.
I am.
Yeah.
I might be now.
Yeah.
Bikini undies just like Ripley's.
Oh.
I was looking at that the other day. I watched that scene again, and I was like, why does she even have those on? Like, what is that doing for her? I mean, like, she had all that other shit over it, too. Like, there were other shorts she had over it or something. So I'm like, what's that doing? It's like,
well, I can tell you exactly what happened. The foreign directors who were like, we would like to see
Yeah.
his legs. Could you make that, please? And that's what happened. Now it can be told.
All right, so come back after the movie. We'll have lots more to say.
Anything really special in the book. More than that, reading.
Headless Eyes.